Yeah. Hey, man, it's your boy CHAMILLIONAIRE, also known as the Mixtape Messiah. Right now, you checking out the Trap Star DVD, man. Keep it locked, homie, because I said so already.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I ain't even on no beef stuff, man. I'm on some grown man stuff, man. I can't even, somebody could say something about me, I wouldn't even care. You know what I'm saying? There's just too much going on in the world to be worrying about somebody's little problems. Then when you get like real big money and you start, you know, it'd be a whole other level of difficulties to where little stuff that somebody say ain't really even no, there ain't even no issue no more. You know what I'm saying? You might have been arguing with your brother about, you know, whose rims is bigger a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Now you got big money, you ain't worrying about no stuff like that. That's like a silly argument. So now when I see all these rappers dissing each other and beefing each other, I try to listen and get to the bottom of what they arguing about. And a lot of times it just be some nonsense. So and so told me this, or I heard this. And who cares, man? Who cares, man? You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't trying to go into my mama's house and do something crazy, then you don't have no real problem. Like, you know, sticks and stones can break my bones. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Who cares, man? Who cares?
All right. Word on the street is you on 50's album. Is that rumor?
I'm actually not, man. There's a lot of rumors out there. People thought when my album came out, I had Dr. Dre and Alicia Keys and all kind of people. I was like, man, who budget that came out of? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, it's just be a lot of rumors out there. I don't know if it's websites or DVDs that just be starting that, but people just run with them. And nah, that's not the case, man. I'm doing me right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I bumped into 50 a couple times. He was cool. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. I just kept it moving. He kept it moving. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Another rumor is like after the first 12 songs or something that you had down, labels started doing funny moves where you funded like 7 or 8 joints on your own. Is that true? Or?
Oh no, that's false because I funded the whole thing on my own from J1. Like every record, I funded myself. The whole album, I paid for it myself. If there's a feature on there, I paid for it out of my own pocket. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, you know, that's the way I rather like to do it. You know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted. It's just all about, you still at the end of the day use your budget, but you just do it out of your own pocket first, and then you go back and get your money from them. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just calling them every time you need some money. Oh, I need to do this, or I need to do that, or having them pay the bill. Like, it's cool. I'll do it myself. If I bump into Snoop right now, if I bump into whoever right now, we can do a record, and then whatever it costs, I'll handle the business with you straight up, just to cut out all the extra industry stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that know me, you know I really ain't even no industry person like that. Regardless of my success, regardless of all the stuff people see, you might see me in the awards with a suit on. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. I'm not no, you know what I'm saying, one of these cartoon type actors that's just trying to be famous or trying to do some coonery just for $1. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a purpose behind CHAMILLIONAIRE.
Yeah, get into the purpose. Like last night I was in there to the listening party, man, and you really, you touched on something, man. It's like nobody in the game has really been about something, man, since Parker's been gone, man. But you like going that route with it, man, bringing those things of substance. But for the people who weren't in there last night, like, for what you were saying on that note.
I think, man, you know, just if you really think about it, a lot of people just make words rhyme just to rhyme, or they just say stuff just to say it. Like, they don't really affect it. You know, it's like, I just look at so many images, and maybe I just think too much. I just look at stuff differently. Like, man, now it's so many people that, like, say they put on a chain, and they just put on a cross chain, and then everybody just go buy a cross chain. It's like, I'm looking at it like, do you really know what that means? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think people just do stuff just because, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, people don't really stand for something, have some real type of meaning. And, you know, honestly, people was getting on Nas about doing the hip hop is dead thing, but at least he came with something that he stood for. Whether you believe him or not, before that, who came with something that really, I'm gonna stand by this regardless of what everybody's saying. This is what I mean. Nobody. Everybody just like partying, snapping, dancing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm from the South. I love a lot of that stuff in the club, but it's just, you know, it wasn't no balance, you know what I'm saying? And then the crazy thing about it is that I'm going to the studio and I'm bumping into all the artists, all of them, all the tough guys, everybody. They talking about all the stuff, the label this, the label that, they doing this. They complain about everything, the state of the hip hop, the state of the world and society and the war and all that stuff. But then when it comes time for our forum called music, man, they don't say nothing. They don't say nothing, man. Either they scared or they just, you know, they don't want to lose their position and think everybody gonna get mad, or maybe they just don't care and they just want to keep on making music just about nothing. Like, I could spit 160 bars right here about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's more to life than that, you know?
Okay. I guess one of my last questions would be, for these young guys who don't understand the grind, man, like, mixtapes wasn't really that big of a tool in the South like years ago. However, you like the mixtape king out here. How many like mixtapes you put out along the way before you really got a popular deal?
I put out so many mixtapes, man, and to this day I'm still on the mixtapes. Like, I just released Mixtape Messiah 3 for free online on CHAMILLIONAIRE.com, and everybody could just get on there and download it, and I put a DVD with it. But I always stepped up the level, especially coming from the South, to where I put out a mixtape that had 3 mixtapes in there. Like it was 3 CDs, a triple disc CD, pressed up like a full CD, and put that out through the whole shop. One of my biggest mixtapes today. You know what I'm saying? Then I reached drop other DVDs, but I just definitely had to step up the game, and then you just stand out from everybody else because the game is so saturated. There's a lot of people. Like I was just in Broadway, you know, bumped into some dudes, some young cats that was rapping from New York. You know what I'm saying? And I'm listening to one of the dudes, man. He rapping, he can rap. You know what I'm saying? He spitting so many punchlines, but there's a million dudes out there that can do the same thing. Why come ain't none of them getting it, man? Because after I thought about it, after I heard the whole verse, you ain't say nothing to stand out, man. You sound, I don't even remember nothing you said. It was tight when I was hearing it, but then you wasn't really saying nothing. You said 100 bars about nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I think the people that stand out, that say something, that catch people, them the people that instantly get it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling all them young people out there, man, you gotta set your own lane, man. Like, you know, 50 done already set his lane and walked that path. Don't do exactly what he did, or, you know, Akon or whoever, you know what I'm saying? Just everybody trying to follow somebody else's formula. Start your own, man, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you'll be successful, man. And it ain't no formula, ain't no way on paper I can tell you how to do that. It ain't no way I can email that to you. You just gotta know it when you're there, you know what I'm saying? You can tell when people feeling it, you know what I'm saying?
How's it, you own like you do custom cars?
Yeah, fly rides. Oh man, that's cool, man. We just be fixing all these cars up. You know what I'm saying? People come and get their candy cars painted, and you know, I fixed up a lot of my own vehicles and just candy paint them. But it's more for business reasons. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with all that flashy. You know, people come and don't even have their engine right. And be wanting to put $5,000 worth of paint on their car. I'm like, man, fix that carburetor first, man. Or fix that radiator, man. It's leaking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we on some stuff like that. But at the same time, like, you know, Pimp C, Car from the Turn It Up video, he came and got that. You know, he came and got that off me. And then he sent some other, you know, basketball players over there to the shop. You know, David Banner, we hooked up his truck, put some big rims on there, doors going up, all that type of stuff, man. If that's what you like, we can do that for you, you know what I'm saying? But we like to mess with the old school cars, you know what I'm saying?
All right, if anybody saw you on the video with Slick Rick, man, the acting thing looks real natural to you, man. Like, you contemplating going that route?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I think that's just a step in that direction, man. But you know, this is the closest I get to acting when I'm doing my videos, you know what I'm saying? So if I gotta play a character, I do it, you know what I'm saying, willingly, because you know I don't have some kind of image that I gotta stick to where I'm too like, oh man, I can't do this, I'm too gangster for this. Like, it ain't none of that, you know what I'm saying? So them be the people that can really get into character because they're not insecure about nothing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, I had cameras around, I'm talking to them, and I'm in a costume looking crazy. But, you know, I know me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not insecure about me, so, you know, as far as the video is concerned, people been sending me scripts and stuff, but I just got to make sure it's the right thing, man. That's why I like to think stuff out, because you could just jump in and do one just because. Like, nowadays, they'd be like, you're a rapper, okay, now time for your clothing line. You know what I'm saying? They don't research how many people really making money off of that. Like, it's people that ain't even doing good off of that. It's only a select few that's doing good, so what kind of hustle that look like to get in just because everybody doing it, you know? You got to think smart.